Okay guys, here you go. Just wanted to give you kind of an update on the car. I got my valve covers in, kind of painted nice Ford blue right there. So when I got my engine back from my builder, these valve covers were not actually, they were hitting the springs. I got the aluminum heads on them. He put a bigger cam, so you had to put bigger springs in. So these valve covers were not fitting on. So he got me these ones that are over there. You can see those. I really don't like those. So the inside these valve covers, they've got little like reinforcement ridges on the insides, and those were hitting the springs. So I took it to a machine shop, a guy that's been doing some work for me, and he milled down those reinforcement ridges. Now once I did that, I was able to put these on. I took the baffle out of here, looked down through the hole, had plenty of clearance, turned the engine over down here a couple times, had these loosely on, and I watched for any binding, making any noise, you know, any movement in the valve covers, and I had none whatsoever. So I'm very confident that these valve covers are going to work just fine. I've already got them on, tightened down to 10 foot-pound specs. So, you know, some people say you can't use these. I've just got the stock rockers on there, you know, the bigger springs. This is a cruiser for me, so, you know, that's, if I want to put bigger rockers on in the future, maybe I will, and then I can use those tall covers over there. But for right now, I'm just trying to get this thing running. So, you know, you can do some of this stuff. You got to do some modifications, use your head, you know, and don't be afraid to try some stuff and see if it works. Now, I won't know until I actually start this and make sure that they're not hitting, because once it's started, if it's hitting, we'll hear it. If it is, we'll shut it down, pull them off, and I'll put those over there, because those are tall, so I know those suckers will work. So, but I wanted to use the stock ones because over here, which you can see is the PCV valve, which comes through, and it's really close there, but it's stock. This is all that came out of the 89, which I have right there as my donor car. Those over there, I would have had to dimpled the valve covers to get them to work. You know, I really didn't want to do that, so I got these. Now, the newer Mustangs, I believe 90 through 95, don't quote me on that, but the valve covers that they used did not have the reinforcement ridges on them. So I really wasn't too concerned about grinding these down a little bit, you know, to get them to fit for my purposes. So, you know, but I got it mocked together. I'll be able to pull this intake off tomorrow, and now I'll be able to get my Ron Francis, I think, EFI wiring harness, go ahead and hook it up to my injectors. Some of the sensors I'll finally be able to pull off the 89, get them mounted up in here. I'll have to drill a hole there. Right now I'll probably just run it through that big hole there, just so I can, you know, try to get this thing running here hopefully soon. So, you know, just kind of mocking things up. You know, got my plugs in. I still need to, you know, I don't know if I'm going to use. I pulled my exhaust manifolds off my 89. That one I could probably use. It's going to be pretty close with the AOD. There's the other one, but it's got this giant thing coming off here. So I don't know. I might just order a set of high performance, you know, exhaust manifolds to put on there. Just with headers, they're so hit and miss with these, and you can see right here, I just don't have a whole lot of space here to get in there. So I don't even know if I can get some headers to fit on there. So that's an issue I'm going to address. You can see way down there. Well, no, maybe you probably can't, but we're right where that light's shining. Still working on the linkage. I just got to get there and get the bar put on. Got to still run my TV cable up through here and find out a way to mount that, because the stock one's not going to work. So, you know, it's just kind of like one little thing at a time. So, today I stopped and I got somebody looking for, you know, the radiator, gave him my measurements, so he's going to do some research for me over the next week or two. He said after the first of the year, hopefully he'll have some good news where I can get a radiator, electric fan, get that sucker put in here. So it's slowly starting to come together. I know that intake manifold doesn't look as pretty as it is, but right now, like I said, I'm just trying to get this thing running. You know, I don't even know if that's worth throwing a coat of paint on. you know, but I'll look and see when I have it off tomorrow. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But, you know, for the most part, just giving you guys kind of an update of what's going on. And I hope you're enjoying these videos. Bye-bye.